Aztec Crusader, get over here. Why is Aztec's ancestors selling my ancestors' food to Crusader's ancestors? I'm sure Tapatío Ramen Noodle Soup original flavor is better than whatever inspired it. My people have to be innovative to prevail over Crusader's ancestors. Don't be like that. You and I both know your living descendants are mine as well. Don't remind me. Today, I will be reviewing Tapatío Ramen Noodle Soup original flavor. Someone requested this at some point. Might have been a little bit back. Not too far back, though. So we got it. It's Mexican ramen, it looks like. I assume this is Mexican. Hopefully that is not the wrong assumption. Now, the nutrition facts. 2 servings per container. I'm gonna eat the whole thing, so double it if you're same as me. 220 calories per per serving. 9% for total fat, 15% for saturated fat, 33% for sodium, 13% for carbs, and 4 grams of protein. So not the healthiest thing out there, but I mean, ramen is probably never, well, like, unless you get like, okay, let me put it this way. Microwave ramen like this is typically not the most nutritious meal you can have. It's pretty salty for how many calories, but that's all right. Let's take a look at the directions. It says open lid halfway, add seasonings from flavor packet and room temperature water to inside fill line. Place in center of microwave for 3 minutes, stir well and enjoy. Very nice. Very quick and easy, it seems like. So, oh no, it says picante. Okay, so this looks like every other ramen that I've had. It's just this. It's literally the same as basically every other ramen. Maybe the color is slightly different and it's got some like powdery stuff all over it. I think the color is more like yellowy. Look, you know the American, how America portrays Mexican movies? Add that to ramen, add that filter to ramen, and that's sort of the color difference I'm getting here. Anyway, was I supposed to put this in first or after? Oh, yeah, I can do this first. So, let's open this. It's got a nice tear here. Easy tear, boys. Easy tear. Okay, so I did the thing where it doesn't actually fully tear. It barely misses it. There we go. I'm gonna try to be careful not to. This is like orange-ish. Gotta be careful not to spill this all over my stuff because I gotta work at some point. Okay, so this is what it is looking like. We got the ramen, the itty bitty vegetables, and the little several spoonfuls of Martian soil. Overall, all right. I'm gonna go add some water and cook it up. Be back in how long was this? Like 5 minutes or something? All right, I've returned with the ramen. It's very red water here, which makes me concerned that it might be a little too hot. Maybe not, but as you may know, I have an issue where my immune system likes taking civilian casualties in its digestive tract warfare. So I'm missing a large portion of that, so stuff goes through me fast, which means hot stuff is no bueno. But we shall see. Otherwise, it just looks like normal ramen. It's just got really red water. It smells kind of like tortilla chips-ish. I don't know, it smells kind of like it definitely smells like a Hispanic dish more than any other ramen I've ever had. Maybe tortilla chips was not the right word. Maybe like a taco almost? I don't know. I've been stalling so that it maybe will lose some heat, but I gotta just go for it. Ooh, so it is a little hot. It's not that bad, but it's a little spicy. It does have a very unique ramen taste. Something that let me actually get a better angle here, maybe. There we go. Now this is a superior angle that I should have been using long before. Anyway, it's got a unique flavor. It is pretty decent. I can't pick out exactly what it is, but it's got some like Hispanic food seasoning or something in here. I want to say Mexican, but I'm not 100% sure that it's Mexican. The whatever. It's got like a Mexican food seasoning on it. So it tastes kind of like that. You can also smell it, and it does smell like a hint of Mexican food. Maybe not tacos, maybe enchiladas or something. I don't know. Anyway, the actual texture of the noodles are a little different. My noodle prowess is not up to par to tell what the actual thing used for, if it was like wheat or something. It was probably wheat. So it's not rice noodles. They're not very thick. They're kind of let me get another taste actually. Yeah, sometimes ramen noodles are a little bit thicker and I want to say slightly doughy. Although that's not super common. This is a lot more on the stringy side. It also has this, I'm going to say it's wheat noodle texture is what I'm feeling. I'm not 100% sure if it's because it's wheat, but it does have an interesting texture. I think maybe ever so slightly papery. I think I'm getting too deep there. It's very similar to like American style ramen noodles. It's very similar. Ignore everything else. It's basically that, but a little different. It is a little hot though. What about the vegetables? Can I even tell that the vegetables are there? Hot. Ooh, ooh. No, I can't really tell that the vegetables are there. They maybe give like a little crunch or something when you get at them, but for the most part, it's just the ramen. The fill line for this is also pretty high, so there's a lot of water in here. So if you do it just after the 3 minutes, you also get like hot water down with some gulps. Although I'm using a fork, so that's kind of minimized. But overall, though, I think this is pretty good. It's not my favorite ramen. It's not. Let me put it this way. In terms of ramen, I'd say this is. Uh, I have no idea how cheap this was or expensive or whatever, but I'm gonna put it in the bucket of cheap ramen and say it's probably one of the best of the like super cheap American style ramen, even though I don't think American style really at all. But I'd say it's in that tier. I think it's a little bit worse than the Korean or maybe Japanese proper ramen microwave meals. I probably just like their seasoning a bit more and maybe like the thicker rice noodles. If that's even what they do, I don't know. I assume that's what they do. I think that's what they do. It's been a while since I've had ramen. Whew, let's have another taste. It is quite hot, but the heat dissipates pretty quickly. And I sort of feel it all around my mouth. It's not, it sort of hits you and then it stays for a while, but it goes down and it's very manageable. Overall, I think this is pretty good. What do I want to rate this? I think it's better than a 7. I'm not sure it reaches the level of an 8. So I'll say 7.9. We got a 7.9 here. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I would definitely eat it again. It is kind of like it tastes kind of like a cheap ramen with the twist. It is pretty hot though. Hotter than well, I don't know. Scovilles wise, I can't imagine this is quite very high, but you can feel it. It's not mild. It's kind of just the ramen, everything else. Like the vegetables don't really matter. As far as I can tell, they don't really add much in terms of flavor and whatnot. Basically, it's just American cheap ramen with a sort of Mexican-y Hispanic flavoring is I think the best way to describe it. And for what that is, I think it's pretty good. Anyway, thank you for watching. See ya. Actually, eating this right now is kind of a mistake because it's like 4 or 5 a.m. on a Saturday night. Maybe so, no. What night is it? I don't have to work tomorrow, So I'm staying up to review this so I can try to get videos out without it taking too long. And this is a mistake since this is hot, so I'm gonna have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I'm not gonna be able to go out to sleep because my butt it will be burning. Anyway, with that information, thank you for watching. See ya. Welcome to the outro, my dudes. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. In this outro, we're doing a funky thing here because we have the issue again where the video decides that it doesn't want to have the whole thing on YouTube. So we've got this section right here in the latest video that is not working. It's just frozen. It starts at like 4 minutes and 4 seconds, 4 minutes, 5 seconds. So if we go here to the rendered video that I uploaded, and we go over to like 4 minutes, 5 seconds. It works. Overall, it works. It's working. Not really at all. It's working. It's working. It's working. I don't understand what the issue is. And if we go over here and we go to like 4 minutes and 5 seconds, 4 minutes and 4 seconds, there's nothing happening. Nothing crazy is happening on the screen. The only thing that sort of happens soon after is we get the sort of fade in between the two transition, but that happens elsewhere as well without issue. And I don't understand why it is happening. Also, it confuses me because I thought I checked it, although I think I just jumped around a little bit to see if anything was frozen, so I could have missed it because I typically watch the video before I upload, and instead of watching it again after, because I like to when I'm uploading, I set up all the stuff and then I like the tags, title, thumbnail, all that, and then I set it to go live when it's done or whatever. And it's like, that's the like, ah, I'm done feeling. But I think I'm gonna just have to upload it as private now and check. So like over here, 1 hour ago, I was notified that there was an issue, but I had these comments yesterday. Nobody, and I got like 30 something views on it, so I assume somebody would have notified me, and or I would have noticed or something. So I'm really confused as to what the issue is. Regardless, I'm re-uploading it here with no changes. I'm gonna see if this has the issue. If it does, then I'm gonna check some with my editing or something and see if there is actually something going whack or there's some I need to change the encoding or something. But if it works, then I guess I'm just gonna upload it and not push it to subscribers because I don't know I don't understand why this is happening. I thought it was fixed after this one because this one didn't have it, but here's not. Anyway, this went a little long for an outro, but thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll do better in the future. I'm sorry about this. See ya.